So, last video I got kinda real for a second and confessed all my stormy rain clouds that affected my anime-related life this year. Now that all that of which is out of my system, I want to tell you one of the stories that helped lift me out of those ruts. Let's set the scene for past July, like late July. I just arrived home from my infamous Florida incident, and saying my pride and dignity were crushed to a deplorable condition was an understatement. Soon after coming in the door, I raced to the computer, fired that bad boy up, and went to chat online with my personal friend group about the matter. My second family, if you will. In hindsight, I remember not being the most responsive to positive reassurement or ideas. I kinda just wanted to die in a hole and watch mindless fluffy stuff until the warmth of my vibes were restored. And yet, I do appreciate my loved ones for sticking by me for those next 3 weeks of freshly aged pain. One of my friends in said group was named Ms. M-I-Z. Ms. In which, for visual purposes, will be represented by this jar of salsa for the remainder of the video. Don't ask. So anyway, once I was slightly more in a chatty mood, Ms. here comes up to me in Discord and asks if I would start a marathon of My Hero Academia, in which he knew I wouldn't have seen. Actually, no, excuse me. I meant to say he knew I refused to get up and see. Mostly because it was an action shonen series, and the me of late July wasn't really mood for that high actiony stuff. In fact, I clearly remember giving the show a heavy bias solely based on my real life escapades. How I thought the show was too generic with so many cliched scenes, in a sense that everything will be okay if you work hard to be a hero. Yeah, I was one of those bitches. Did I know I was thinking out of context and projecting things onto a show that didn't really deserve it? Yes. Did I care at the time? No. But regardless, my friend Ms. kept egging me on to try this show for a couple of times, and this went on until, I want to say October, where I was finally ready to cave into the request and watch with him. While by October I was much better and mental scars were improving, I still had that closed-minded bias against the series. Oh, this show isn't anything special, I told myself. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, therefore I don't think it'll make me feel anything, I told myself. But then we started watching the first episode, then the second, and by 7 p.m. at night that same day, we marathoned half of the first season, with me egging Miz on for us to continue despite having him go to work the next day. I guess I realized I needed that show more than I thought. No, it's more like, when I watched the show with my friend Miz, it helped me a lot. My Hero Academia, yes, does not reinvent the wheel, but for a shonen anime, it's a damn good polished one. Oh, by the way, yes, I already know that you don't always have to try something new to be a better show. You say a lot of bullshit when you're depressed, man. The show has this natural progression that tugged my emotions on in every manner. I laughed when the characters did something funny. I got upset every time my poor baby Midoriya kept breaking his limbs, God Jesus! And I found hindsight now that I understand all the My Hero stuff people won't shut the fuck up about on the internet. Also, we watched this series dubbed because I was not in the right mood to read subtitles, and I think it was an unintended blessing on my part since I feel so immersed in the story and the fandom now. I've said this before in my recent Seo video that sometimes as a YouTuber, I find it really hard to get that critiquing bug out of my ass even when I'm just watching a show for enjoyment. You get ornery about every little thing, and sometimes even I admit that it gets in the way of my anime consumption. In fact, I dare say I haven't felt this starry-eyed about watching a show since I first started watching anime in middle school. Or a more realistic perspective, watching My Hero with a friend reminded me back in the days of anime club in college. It was fun. Really, really fun. Sure, Ms. didn't know what was going to happen until like the recent season going on right now, but as of right now, I just can't watch My Hero anymore without my friend there to feel giddy about seeing Shie Hasuka. You know, the big beak Yakuza guy. I'm not even gonna try this time. It just goes to show that how and why you watch an anime makes a whole loads of difference. So if it isn't obvious already, I want to thank you, Miz, for reaching out to me that day. While he's not the only one who's helped me out this year with my issues, for an anime-related situation, he was just what the therapist ordered. Good thing too, because therapists are expensive, man. But I see no problem with it. I mean, 1 minute they'll cut you in half, to get you into your problems, and the next minute you're just talking to them like you're drinking a cup of coffee. Nice, smooth, and easy to listen to. Oh, a few last notes before I go off on my tangent again. One, while I do think My Hero Academia is a great show, I completely understand why people would be mad now about the show winning so many things at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. No one show should win everything. And two, Kirishima and Midoriya are my favorite guy students. That mouse principal is my favorite teacher, but come on, he's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. And finally, Sui Asui is totally best girl. This channel is now a Froppy worship zone, and you will send me cool art of her at my Twitter. Oh, and follow me and subscribe, I guess. That's important too.